Welcome to Not Milk Never Milk. Subscribe if you're lactose intolerant.
You start by powering down the controller and separating it from the console. This prevents accidental shorting. Next, remove the 4 T8 screws on the back and gently pry the shell open with a plastic tool, slow and steady. Once the shell lifts, keep track of the 4 internal screws and ribbon cables. You need those accessible. Make sure the analog modules stay in place while you expose the L2 assembly so you can access the trigger linkage cleanly. You now focus on the L2 mechanism inside the shell. First, identify the retaining clip or small screw that holds the trigger arm and remove it. This frees the arm. Then disconnect any ribbon cable or contact. If it's soldered, desolder only the L2 traces or lift the connector gently. Once free, withdraw the trigger arm, spring, and plastic housing. Do this slowly to avoid losing the spring. These parts explain how the travel and tactile you reassemble by reversing steps. Reseat the shell, reinstall internal screws, and ensure ribbon cables sit flat. Once tightened, reconnect the battery and pair the controller to test L2 inputs in a game or button checker. If it fails, make sure the ribbon is aligned and solder joints are intact. Cleaning contacts with 90% plus isopropyl can restore conductivity. Finally, if issues persist, swap parts with L1 or a spare module to isolate whether the trigger or the board is at fault.
Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing. See you next time.